You know what's wild? I just came across GitHub's new features like Copilot and Spark, and I'm blown away by how they're changing coding.
Right? Copilot is essentially like having a coding buddy that suggests lines of code as you type. It's both exciting and a bit intimidating.
Exactly, but doesn't that raise the question of whether we're losing our coding skills? Like, are we becoming too reliant on AI?
That's a great point. It seems like it could create a dependency. But on the flip side, it might free developers to focus more on creative problem solving.
True, it's like using a calculator. It doesn't replace math skills, but enhances our ability to tackle complex problems. Still, I wonder about the quality of the code.
Yeah, the quality is crucial. Copilot might generate code that works but isn't always optimal or secure. We still need to review and understand it.
Right, and that connects to GitHub's advanced security feature. It's like a safety net for the code we're generating with AI.
Exactly. It helps identify vulnerabilities. But here's the twist. If developers lean too much on these tools, could they miss learning about security practices?
That's a concern. It's a double-edged sword. The tools are powerful, but they could potentially lead to complacency in learning essential skills.
Speaking of tools, have you checked out GitHub Actions? It automates workflows, making the whole development process smoother.
Yes, that's like the ultimate productivity hack. But does automation mean we lose the human touch in project management?
Good question. While it streamlines processes, it could create a gap in team dynamics and collaboration if people rely solely on automation.
So true, it's like when people communicate more via text than face-to-face, we miss nuances and relationships.
Exactly. And with the discussions feature on GitHub, that's an effort to keep conversation alive outside of code.
That's a solid approach. It fosters community and keeps engagement high, which is essential for collaboration.
True, but there's a fine line between collaboration and just noise. How do we ensure discussions are productive?
Maybe it comes down to moderation and clear guidelines. Otherwise, it could turn into overwhelming chatter.
Absolutely. And let's not forget about GitHub code spaces. Instant dev environments sound super convenient but may create dependency.
Right? It's like the fast food version of coding environments. Quick and easy, but are we sacrificing depth and understanding?
That's a solid analogy. Convenience can sometimes lead to less critically engaged developers.
So if we think about all these features together, what's the larger implication for the future of coding?
I think it could lead to a new breed of developers who are more like project managers. They need to lead teams rather than just write code.
That's fascinating, but does that mean traditional coding skills will become less relevant?
Not necessarily. Understanding the fundamentals will always be important, but the focus may shift to integrating AI tools effectively.
So it's about balance, right? Embracing AI while ensuring we don't lose our core skills.
Exactly. And the key will be adaptability. Developers need to be flexible and willing to learn continuously.
Totally, this conversation is really highlighting how these innovations are reshaping roles in tech.
For sure. And it's exciting to think about how these tools can empower more people to participate in coding.
Absolutely, but we should keep questioning how we evolve with these tools so we maintain quality and security.
That's a great takeaway. The evolution of tools like GitHub has incredible potential, but it's all about how we wield it.
Right, so ultimately, as we embrace these innovations, how do we keep the spirit of creativity alive in coding?
That's the big question, isn't it? Perhaps it's about finding ways to blend AI efficiency with human creativity.
And letting curiosity lead us, I think that balance could really define the next era of development.
Definitely. And who knows? The future could bring even more revolutionary tools that we can't even imagine yet.
For sure, this whole discussion leaves me with so many thoughts about the intersection of technology and creativity.
Same here, it feels like we're on the brink of something exciting. Let's keep diving into this.
Absolutely, I can't wait to see how this all unfolds in the coming years.